Welcome back to the middle 9 holes of round 2 of the Brandenburg Am Championships at Mead Olin Park in Brandenburg, Kentucky. We have Nick Jones sitting at neg 2, Dustin Schacht at neg 1, Michael Holland at neg 1, and Mark Jones at +1.
We're heading into the middle 9, the harder 9 of the course.
Hole 10, 331-foot par 3. This hole, you get through the initial gap, and then it's just straight up to the basket.
Just don't aim up, basically. But with this wind, it's going to be...
The one hanging branch they got to get by can get in your head. The fence to the left, and there's a tree also in the circle. They can get into trouble. Nick turns it over and hits that tree I was talking about. Michael trying to avoid the tree. Oh, it's the other tree. Dustin throwing his force again. He's really liking that disc. Comes up. Doesn't have that bad of an up and down. And Mark. This looks solid. Is he going to get caught in the big tree? No. Wow.
He parked that hole.
Hole plays really far uphill.
Great shot. These trees love you. What?
Michael, you still got some distance to get there. Well, he avoided the trouble by the basket, looks like. See what Nick can do with his second shot. He got through it. Dustin with a little bit better look for his second shot. Little long left, looks like. Michael trying to save the par here. And off the top. Nick looking at a par save here and gets it. Oh,
wow.
Off the band. That's going to result in a bogey for Dustin. And Mark with a birdie.
Definitely got strokes on the lead card on this hole.
Other guys just tapping in. But Michael also took a bogey. Hole 11, 291 foot par 3. Downhill, just avoid the trees, and shouldn't have much trouble at least getting up and down on this hole.
Make up for it. You good now? Cool.
Michael throwing. Gotta get past a couple of trees. It's the one tree
I
there.
can get a 3 from there.
Did have not too hard of an up and down. I think Nick's gonna take the highest spike out of the route here.
I never thought of that.
Comes in. Spiked it. Looks very close.
Thank you. Is it me? Yeah.
Have a putt for the bird.
Lefty sometimes.
I think Mike's trying that same route.
Oh my God.
I think he got caught up in some stuff up there.
Dustin opting to take the low gap. Oh, got the big skip with the force.
Oh, what a run by Mark there.
That'd have been awesome too.
It's like Michael. I think he was just laying that up. Dustin,
Oh,
I think he gave that a little bit of a soft run. Then Nick catches the birdie.
seeing some good back and forth battles on this lead card.
Looks like tap in pars for the rest of the group here. Hole 12, 252 foot par 3. The only real danger is that junk on the left there.
Sound like you haven't got that back yet.
I think this is the first forehand we've seen by Nick the whole round. You definitely want to avoid the junk on the left. It's ugly if you're in there.
That's the one forehand you'll see me throw today.
Not too bad of an up and down from there.
Nah, unless I have to.
This looks great from Mark. Ah, it's one branch.
I thought it was so good.
And Mark is fading in there nicely. That's
He just laced that hole.
I don't
beautiful.
know what happened there.
252. This is a hard par 3 for these guys.
Okay.
On the thumber, up over it all with the force. Wow, that'll play.
I love those out long. So I feel like my forehand went away. Like, oh, really? Well, yeah, I only threw forehand for long for the first year.
See what Nick can do here with his second shot. I think it's just a layup.
Play.
Mark, like he might be giving it a little bit of a bid, and he did.
Oh,
Very fortunate it didn't kick off and roll back down the hill at him.
very fortunate.
Dustin Looks like he's going to give it a little bit of a run as well. Oh, and there's the rollaway we were just talking about.
Wow. Straight uphill the next putt.
This is a safe par. And he did.
What a putt. Wow. Mark got it.
Mark tapping out his 3. Nick tapping out his 3. And Michael still got the birdie opportunity here. And he gets it.
He's happy about that too.
Hole 13, 330-foot par 3. Now this hole can be a little tricky. It's easy to get over the fence on the left for a lefty.
Turned it over a little bit. There's nothing over there though, so it shouldn't be too hard of an up and down.
Don't go in the tree.
Like with the roller, this looks like a roller to me.
You said that, right?
Let's see where it lands up there. Mark gets into the tree.
I like how he's got through every tree, and then the last 3 holes has been like,
Dustin hit an early tree as well.
That looks like a pretty tough lie.
Ooh.
And he just gets that way right. Nick has to go to a knee with a reach out. Good looking shot, just low. I'm sure it's a lot lower than he intended. See what Mark's looking at.
Went in with a good skip.
That was a good shot. Michael laid it in there pretty close.
So I was getting with some teeth.
This is Dustin for his par save, correct?
Yes.
Oh. And he left a little bit of a comebacker. Oh. It was Nick's par save.
That was a great putt by Michael.
he said, no worries.
Michael with the par. Dustin takes the bogey. Nick takes a bogey as well. And Mark with a par. Hole 14, 272-foot par 3. This hole, the only trouble you really have is the OB on left and right.
So it plays really, really far uphill. It's hard to see how aggressive these guys want to get off the tee box.
redheaded. Both.
Most of us redhead people are redheads.
Throwing a straight hyzer. Come in. Have a
Little short, but
Oh, sir.
where you want to be at if you're gonna throw a little short.
I think it's short.
Destiny?
No. Throwing a roller?
Mark following suit. Oh
oh
no.
no,
See if they get the skip.
it
Oh.
did not. Stayed OB.
Nick throwing a beautiful low shot. Not risking going out of bounds on this hole. And Dustin with his force again. Turns it over. Let's see.
Oh, he
It's-
was flirting with the OB, wasn't he?
It's off the fence. That could have been ugly.
This is Mark throwing his third shot. Ooh. Little long, and he gets the roll away. It's going to be a tough bogey putt.
I think Michael checking out the OB behind it. See how close it is.
He's in there nice and tight for a par.
Oh.
I think Nick was trying to give that a run.
You got a meter, yeah, off the fence.
Good up and down from Dustin.
Nick gets his par. This is Mark for a bogey save.
Oh, if there's a routine, we definitely want to hit this bogey.
And he gets it.
That wing came just for you. You're like, yo. I know. I was like, come on, dude. I was like,
Dustin with an easy tap in for par. And I suspect Michael will follow suit. And he did. Hole 15, 425 feet, par 3. It's kind of intimidating. Just get across the low grounds and straight into the basket.
Mike with the box here. Turned it over a little bit. Not too bad over there by that tree. You have a little back slope. Nick flipping this up real nice. It's coming. Could have a putt for this. Wow.
That's a good shot.
Very good.
About a 20-footer for a bird.
Dustin throwing a forehand. It's coming out. Should be. Oh. Looks like it's on the left side there.
No, you're the normal one.
Mark throwing a turnover. This panned out. Throw really good. And be down there in the middle.
Got Michael up for his second shot.
Play for a 3. Dustin lays it up for an easy 3 also.
Mark's second shot. He's in there, about 15 feet left for his 3. Oh,
Wow.
Nick just low.
Wow. And it gets a roll away too. You know that would have made strokes on the field for sure with that one.
And he saves his par. We got Michael up next.
Oh.
That was for his par.
Wow.
So he's taking an unfortunate bogey. Looks like. Dustin's up next. Easy par for him. And Mark with a tap-in par. And
I want to give a big shout out to the shop in Brandenburg, Kentucky for a gold sponsorship they did for this tournament.
hole 16, 300 feet, par 3. You split the gap between the trees and you're running straight at the basket.
We had a tree unfortunately fall right before this tournament. See if this bugs them or not. Oh, Nick's a beautiful shot by Nick. In the circle. Dustin with his force again. This could be pretty stable. Let's see if it comes out. That'll putt. Mark with the backhand. It's gonna looks like it's fading out early. Get the tree. Ooh. Michael throws through the gap. And it'll fade out to the right.
They're all looking at birdie potential here. Mark up first.
Got it.
That was a good birdie. He was actually farther away than I thought he was.
Me too. Straight uphill. OB right behind it. See if Dustin can follow suit. Oh,
Oh, just a little right on him. But Michael looking at his potential birdie here. Great putt. And Nick, this is for a bird as well.
Got
And
it.
he gets it.
hole 16 actually played as the easiest course for these guys on the whole round.
And Dustin tap in his par here. Hole 17, 385-foot par 3. Got some OB spots to worry about, but and getting through that initial gap.
Yeah.
Next on here, let's see if this turns over. You got to get past the gravel. That'll play. That'll putt.
Just outside circle 1, I think, there.
Mark ripping on a Zeus. Throws it over the gravel. Have a putt as well. See if Michael can put it close to where they are.
Yeah, dude.
Goes it. Looks like it's over the gravel also. Man, these guys are making this hole look way easy. That doesn't go in the left gap. This is really aggressive. They got through as well. They're all past the gravel.
I'm curious if Dustin would give this a run. Looks like he does. Oh, great run.
Sit down right next to it.
Michael up next. Oh,
Beautiful too. Run it in.
great birdie, Michael.
Fine, whatever. Screw you, Michael. I'm throwing it over.
Let Mark see if he can follow that. Give it a go. Oh, just left. Tickle
Ooh.
the chains.
Sit down for him.
Dang.
See what Nick does here. Puts it right in the basket. Another good putt.
These guys made this hole look way easier than what it actually is.
Mark left himself a little bit of a tester comeback there.
Got it.
Got his par.
Went through his routine on that one. Make sure he got that.
Bro, this round is a grind right now for me.
And Dustin with a drop-in par. Hole 18, 419-foot par 4. Very tricky hole. I think this is the hardest hole in the course.
Definitely got to get through a gap. Straight uphill here. With an aggressive left gap if they want to throw a forehand, or if they're throwing backhand, they're going to try to go long. Try to give themselves a look up the hill. Nick's going for the aggressive route. It's on the hill.
That's a good shot.
Have a few trees in his way.
Michael's looking at the same gap.
Just got to definitely hit it. They're going to go for it.
This is a good shot as well.
It's up the hill. Let him play.
He's a little farther left. He might actually be a little more open.
Oh,
It's a little high. That's the problem with going that gap.
Dustin's been throwing a lot of forehand this round. I think he's going to also take this aggressive gap. He got through. Oh, it's a tree.
That was a good looking shot. Out of his hand. Then looked like he caught something up there and kick left. Dustin was a little shorter. That was a great second shot.
That'll putt. Here's the circle. Wow.
This is Mark throwing his third.
You don't normally see many people land over there.
That's right off the edge of that bicycle park over there.
That's definitely some weird footing, I bet.
That stuff's just so loose where those bicycles keep it tore up.
He had another tree.
This hole was really punishing Mark. Then we get to Nick for his second shot.
I want a howser at it.
Didn't see the finish, but it looked good from what I could tell. Then Michael's up. Was that a putt? Looks like it's inside the circle. Mark for his par.
We gotta get off this hole. Wow.
Left that a little shorter than he wanted to, I'm sure. Oh, off the band. At least it's set. This is Dustin for his birdie look.
I'm liking it.
And he
Got
gets
it.
This hole's almost like a bonus birdie.
These guys are definitely happy to get it.
And Mark takes the bogey. Michael's getting set, staring down his to look for a bird. He gets a bird. And Nick looks like he's got just almost a tap in for his par.
All right, let's do a recap here of the middle nine. Nick Jones looking really good, -4. Dustin even. Michael -3, and Mark 1 over for the middle nine. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Sky High the Production. We'll see you on the back nine. Thanks.